How is this working? Yeah. This isn't working. I don't know why it's not working. Isn't that cool?
Whoa.
Is it connected to the wrong account?
You're a little dark.
What? Oh, am I live? Oh, I'm live. Okay.
You look dark. You need to turn this up. It's better.
I like it dark. Okay. I'm live. Okay. Now, do I just copy this and then paste it? Let me send this to you. You tell me how it's looking.
Okay.
Oh, do not want my messages there. Hello? Can you hear me? You can't? Laggy and is it super laggy? Should I just do Twitch? Well, that's okay. Like, is the actual video nice? It is? Okay. Well, I don't. Can you send a message in chat? Let me know when you send it. What does it say? Chat is disabled for this live stream. Um. Okay. How do I get to my broadcast settings? Okay, there we go. This should work now. All right, is this working? There we go. This should work now. Yep, looks good. Can this be higher? Can you stream on YouTube higher than 720p? Hmm. I wish I could stream higher than 720. Oh well. Okay, let's do this thing. I wish I could. Time to stream. I don't know how to see like viewers or anything. Hmm. Okay, let's see how I can do this. Time to send out the Instagram invitation. I don't even know what I can what music I can play to on the stream. Let me look up. YouTube live friendly lo-fi. music can I play? Okay, let's try this. Let me know if you can hear the audio, Faith. Let me know if you can hear the music. You can hear it? I'm just trying to make sure I'm not doing anything copyright. It's okay. It doesn't matter. This is my first one. Okay, I'll just. This works for now. Okay. Time to send out the URL. um, where is? I like can't think right now. There it is. No. Okay. All right. This is my first live stream. See how it goes. It's already starting off kind of bumpy, figuring it out on YouTube. Let's make sure that this is looking good. Okay. Probably right around there. Man, I wish I could have this chat not go away when I press something else. Okay, what to do with this footage? Let's see. Here, and then close this door real quick. Okay. I don't know why my chat keeps on disappearing every time I click on something. Kind of weird. All right. So I've made all of my selects here. And it is, yo, Niche, what's going on? I made all my selects here. How is life, my brother? It's been a while. You moved, didn't you? So I've made all my selects and I have my all selects here. Took me about 2 to 3 hours going through. Actually, what am I saying? It took me more like 6 hours going through all of these selects. Got some good stuff here for sure. I think my stream is delayed probably like 3 minutes. I'm not sure how to change that. Move to Cali? What part of Cali did you move to? I think I remember Noah telling me that you moved. How does the setup look as well? Do you like it? Is the audio sounding good? My voice sounding good? The stream high enough quality? So the first things first is I got to find a song. And I need to figure out what type of vibe I'm going for in this edit to begin with. We don't really have a story. We just kind of went and shot as much as we could. And let me see if I can pop this chat out, actually. That should work now. Oh, perfect. All right, I got my chat figured out. Now I can kind of lock in here. So we have a lot of different vibes in here. We have some BTS, some lenses, some camera operation. We have somebody actually using a camera, and some cactuses. This is my friend Niche. You're making an appearance right now, Niche, actually. We got some nice close-up product shots of the backpack. This is Tamrak. We kind of went on this trip just wanting to film as much as we can. It wasn't really a commercial shoot. It was more so, let's just film some stuff and see what we can get. So this portion was shot on the Red Komodo, and it has our friend Jay shooting on his Canon camera, his film camera. I don't know if this chat is working. Niche, can you send a message again? I just want to make sure that this is working. I think it is. I think it is. My hope is it is. Let me text Faith. Okay, there we go. It is a live chat. I can see. That's good. That's good to know. So right here, we have a very nice probe lens shot, if I do say so myself. And this shot was actually really fun because I didn't have a slider or anything. I just used handheld, and it came out really good. I was able to just like press the lens against the bag, and I was able to get some nice shots from here for sure. I kind of have to get my bearings here because I'm trying to like monitor if the stream is actually working, since it's the first time we're doing it, and also come up with an edit idea for this footage. I'm probably gonna do a montage with all of this. What's up, Brett? How's it going? Welcome to my chill lo-fi editing session. I think this is like the only copyright free music I can use. I hope I don't get a copyright strike. This is my first time doing it, so it might happen. But I'm just going through the footage I got in West Texas. Let me know if the stream is sounding good, the audio is sounding good. I got my chat working. Things are looking up. Things are looking good, that's for sure. But yeah, we got FPV footage. We got a lot of van stuff. So we got van stuff, backpack stuff, camera stuff. We got Niche on a bike. He was doing lots of biking through the desert. He had to do lots of uphill biking and downhill biking. He was a trooper for that. So I'm thinking I'll just do a montage. Per usual. We didn't have a story really for this trip either. We kind of just went and ran, like, run and gun. That's the name of the game. And I like how a lot of these shots turned out. This is our FPV portion here. Add some energy to the edit. This little dot right here is actually a problem with the lens, but I like it. I crashed my FPV drone lots of times and damaged the lens cover, so this little flare comes up here and there, and I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. So this footage isn't graded, but I have just some basic LUTs on it to get it in a good spot. I'm pretty sure I have it on. Actually, no, I don't. I just copied and pasted 2 LUTs to it. And we're going to be testing out this Dehancer Pro today as well. I've actually never used it, so it'll be cool to see how that works. I just ran like a fast mile and super cold outside. Took a shower and now my lungs are like destroyed. I feel like I have to like cough so bad. Some of these clips are some of my favorite FPV clips I've gotten. Some of them. But the bike riding was nice for sure. Hit that plant right there. So it'll be hard to make a cohesive edit from all of this because it's honestly just a collection of random clips. Again, there's like no story to it. It's running ads on my no story to it, so it'll just be a collection of cool looking images, which is what I usually do. This year I've really tried to get better at storytelling. But a lot of my backlog in footage still has no story to it, so it's just clips, which is fine. I like editing like this. We got some BTS of like how we set up rigs to the van. So Noah set up his Fujifilm camera here. I'm not sure which camera it is actually, but it was clutch to have these little suction cups. We got some cool looking images from that. Like for instance this, it's like attached to the door. When he's driving, we get the perspective of the person, and then he like hops out and looks pretty good. But yeah, let's just get started on the edit. So the first thing that I do actually is find a song. And I'm not sponsored by MusicBed at all, any way, but I use them for licensing. So what I like to do is put all my footage in one timeline, go through it all, pick out the best portions, move it up a track, and then grab all of it and paste it into a new track called All Selects. And then I kind of have to organize this a little bit better to separate, Red Komodo from Red Raptor, from GoPro, from FX3. There's a lot of cameras being shot actually. And also Fuji, like these are Fuji Fuji videos, so Fujifilm videos. So there's a lot to consider when it comes to like color grading and all of that. So we set up a car rig on the back of my van, and this also produced some really cool images. Let me turn my music back on. I wish I could actually play like normal music or copyright music. You gotta protect your artists though. Yeah, so some of these shots we got with these fake anamorphic filters, which at the time I was just like obsessed with flares. I'm gonna sit down because my freaking legs hurt. I was obsessed with flares. I probably just dropped down a couple inches, but I honestly don't really like how they look now. After working with the footage, I just don't like how much it flares. It has a bunch of fish lines in the filter pretty much that creates these anamorphic flares, and it just doesn't look that good in my opinion. Like some of these shots looks nice. I found that if it's a single light source, these do really, really well. And it doesn't give me much character. The thing that I like about anamorphic is actually how much character it gives your image other than the streaks. At first, I was just like, oh, there's these blue streaks. I love that in anamorphic. But I've realized I actually like the barrel distortion and the type of like blurriness distortion on the sides and the stretching of the image. I love all that stuff and don't really care too much about the streaks actually. So I actually changed my mind on that. And I think the flares kind of look cheesy, and it also produces this weird glow. Like you can see here, it's like this weird glow that's happening in the highlights. And so yeah, I think I like Polar Pro, but I think these anamorphic filters on them is kind of like a gimmick. I have the MacBook Pro M1 Max, and I am very happy that I can stream and it's like not dying. So I love this computer. I think it ever since I got this, it's made editing so nice and easy. But yeah, like this image looks really, really nice, I would say. But the problem is it's just kind of random. Like, why do I have a flare here? Like, all of my other images do not have a flare. So why is it here? But we were just having fun and testing things out. So I'll probably include it in the edit, and maybe a couple glimpses. But like this, like to me, it's just too much flaring. And that's because there's multiple sources of light. So we got Niche actually. What's up, Jay? Yeah, no, I agree. These were nice shots. And also one thing that I noticed is it seems like we're so slow. Like literally crawling speed. Which I don't remember going that slow. But I don't know. It was kind of cool to test it out and see, but yeah, I don't like how this looks. I did not use an anamorphic lens. It's just a fake anamorphic flaring, which produces this, which is like too much. It would look weird. Like if I sped it up, it would look strange. I'll give you an example. Yeah, that's real speed. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty positive at least. Let me see. I'll just do like 150 and see. Or is it? No, it's 240. Let's try like 240. I don't know what it was shot on. I, I'm assuming it was like it would be shot on 60 but slowed, so then you'd have to speed it up to 240. I'm forgetting what the 60 frames per second. I actually don't know what speed it's shot at. This is probably slow-mo. Yeah, you're probably right. Do you guys remember what you speed up 60 frames? Is it 180 or is it, I thought it was 240 or 260 to make it like real time? I'm forgetting. I actually have no idea. If it was slowed, if it's on a 24 frame timeline and it was 60 frames and it's being slowed, what speed do I need to change that? I'm pretty sure it's 240. But I might be getting that wrong completely. I actually don't know what ISO this was shot at. This was shot in the FX3. I think this is Noah's FX3. I don't know if I can go to properties and find that. But the shots of UJ are pretty sick. Yeah, ChatGPT would help me there. Let me look that up again. I'm pretty sure it's 240. How much do you have to speed up a 60 FPS video in a 24 timeline? I've probably searched this so many times. 2.5. So 250%. Yeah, 250%. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we were also going super slow in the front. What did I say? 250? Okay, yeah, that looks better. It's still kind of weird looking. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense of like why it was so slow. It just kind of looks weird almost though. Just the amount of frames that there is in it. Oh yeah. Yes, there was a pitch black time as well. Did you guys go through all of the footage already? This is actually the first time I've looked at it since we I'm trying to find the pitch black ones. It's got to be over here somewhere. Oh, I don't think I didn't select any of the pitch black ones. Yeah, like these ones, I didn't select any of them. Just because the flaring is just like ugly. I don't think I'll ever use that filter again. But we got some really nice shots of the van later, like probably the last shots we got of the van we got some really nice ones. Like this is a nice shot. And I mean, I would just brighten up the shadows and stuff. But yeah, I think that we'll be able to make some cool stuff from this for sure. I got to figure out how, or the best way of going about this edit. I think I'm just going to put everything together, like every small detail that we have together. It probably won't have a story. It'll just be a collection of really... Oh, Jay, these are my favorite clips over here. I might be biased because I shot them. Yeah, the nodes are like all over the place. Even the van looks good. If in this lighting, like this lighting's so nice. If this ugly van can look good, anything could look good with this lighting. Yeah, usually I have a node tree like this. This is like usually my node tree. I'm trying to... My setup is kind of messed up right now because I'm trying to like stream and there's all types of stuff. So this is usually what my node tree looks like. And usually I don't use any of these, like the red, green, blue. But I found that this structure is nice. Jay, do you use Davinci? And Niche, do you guys use Davinci? So some of my favorite shots here are these like detail shots of the bag. I really love these detail shots, especially the probe lens. This looks nice too. What do you use? Do you use Premiere or Final Cut? But these are my favorite. Right here. These are nice. I already know there's one transition that I'm definitely going to do. I think it's like this. So when it's falling back, I'm going to transition it out of here. So I didn't color them, but what I did do is I added a LUT. Like I converted them to Rec 709. So I'll just show kind of like what I did. So these are the only two things that are being worked on. So when I converted to Rec 709, it looks like this, and then I just added a basic LUT. And I usually do this to go through my selects and pick out which ones that I like and I can see what the image sort of looks like before, like while I'm making selects. It just like makes things more interesting. But I already know this one is going to be a really nice transition. When it's going out, I'll be able to transition it to another black to black clip. Pretty... Oh, even that looks nice. Like going out and then it's another eyeball. Looks pretty sick. And these are just two selects, but like the transitionability here looks nice. I might even do this one while it's going out, and then I'll frame it from going left to right. But yeah, these shots look nice. I love these detail shots here. The probe lens just like kills it. I love the probe lens. I haven't even used it since this trip too. The problem is it shows these little dust in the sensors. But yeah, this footage is actually pretty sick too. Like it actually kind of looks like cliffs or something, but it's literally just the mud cracks. Anyways, but yeah, I would highly suggest DaVinci. I love DaVinci. Ever since I switched, it just makes editing so much more enjoyable. I don't know what it is about it. I think maybe the color section. There's just like so much makes things just really nice. You could grab screen grabs super easily. Like if I wanted to post this on Instagram, I just press B and then I can just export a screen grab like that. Just everything just flows really nice in DaVinci. But anyways, I need to actually start the edit. Oh, and also this is like one of my favorite shots that we got there. This shot was real nice. This is what the original looked like. And editing it out was horrible. It took forever. But let's get some music going. And let's start the edit. I'm gonna pull up music bed. Okay. Let's stop this music here. Yeah, I love how it's like so hones in on it. Like somebody like told me as well. They're like, "Why don't you just like track the object and follow it?" And I don't know I feel like the main reasoning why I like the actual like the physical grip on it is so it doesn't scale in at all. Like when I stabilize using like After Effects or something like that, it like really scales in, and also sometimes it's iffy whether it locks on or not. Um, oh sweet, thank you, Jay. And yeah, I just really like the movement of it. It's nice, but the downside is like there's some weird glitchiness happening here. Um, that's just part of it. I don't know how to fix that. It's just like Photoshop doing that. Yeah, that's kind of how I view it. Is like it wouldn't be the same, but I can't really explain why it wouldn't be the same. Besides, it would be scaled in, and also would be not as like crisp and clean as like the physical thing. But let's find some music for this vibe. So it's pretty, I would say, pretty outdoorsy. I mean, definitely outdoorsy because it's West Texas and it's all outside. So nothing like, probably something pretty upbeat, and I wouldn't say it's like too cinematic. It's more like fast paced, upbeat. Um, who is the? So it's definitely not Brat Summer. It's definitely not Trippy. Road Trip would be good. Let's see what Road Trip we got in Road Trip. No, I need something more instrumental. I'm forgetting how to find only instrumental. Where is the Sam Coulter's in the popular? It's funny. Let's see what's in here. Nope. That's definitely not the vibe. That's definitely not the vibe either. I like this music, but it's not the vibe. Who's the person I really, really like? Let's see if this stuff sounds good. That's kind of cool. Feels pretty like commercially though. I like that part. This is actually pretty cool. I like this middle part of it. Yeah, I like that part. Cool. Let's add this one to our... I don't want to add it to BMW, but it'll do. Let me fix my camera real quick. Make this smaller. Definitely not this one. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, so this one would be good if we had like more slow, dramatic shots and like we're building to something. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that one. Not sure about that one. Nope. Kind of like that. Like this middle section. I like that. I'm just trying to think of like the footage that we have. I'm not sure if it's as like, it's more light. It's not as like badass, you know? This feels like a badass vibe, like something. I actually love this process. Sorry if it's boring. Like I'm spending a lot of time on it, but I actually really enjoy this. I don't think this is bad for this project. But I don't know how much like intense stuff we have. I'll add it. Okay. I kind of like the first one, honestly. Like this one's like more light. And it has kind of a fun vibe to it instead of being like super like dramatic, because the music, I mean the clips that we have is like not too dramatic. So I'm kind of liking this one actually. I like the build up to, and we can put a lot of like nice B-roll here on the build up. But yeah, this artist I really like. His name's Ryan Taubert. He has like so much good stuff. Let's try to find some nice ones. I just used this actually in a BMW edit, which I was thinking about doing in this live stream, but I was like, I need to save that for when it's actually posted. I wish I could like skip through these. There we go. Like he did this was like one of the most OG like songs for travel filmmaking. So many people use this because it's royalty free. You'll probably recognize it here. But yeah, he has a lot of freaking good songs. But anyways, let's go with that first one that I liked. I can always change it. Let's license it. This is actually hard editing while live streaming. I feel like everything is like so much harder. All right, let's bring it in. So let's find a portion of the edit. Let's create a new timeline. And now we can finally start the edit. So let's just call this sandbox. And grab these and bring this to sandbox. So I like having something called sandbox. And pretty much what this is like, if I have an idea and I want to see if it works together, I put them there. So like if it's a transition that I'm trying to see if it would work together, I put them in this thing called a sandbox. This is actually taught in Culture Creative. It was like a live stream with a really good animator, William. I think he's William something Hurst or something like that. But I thought that was really cool when they're explaining every filmmaker like needs a sandbox. So I like this because can start off real slow, kind of build up to something. Could have Jay walking here. And then I love anything with like a nice drop. And it's nice and playful. Like it feels playful, which I like for this footage. And we don't have like nice shots, I would say, for this section of it being like super soft and quiet like that. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. And I'm also gonna find a better place to start. And I'm also gonna make this shorter. So what I like doing is like finding the beat and like right there the beat changes. So I'm gonna make a cut here. And I'll go a little bit further. So I think right about here, I'm gonna disconnect this and I can bring this here. Let's see how it sounds. And I do this to shorten it up. I don't think I'll be able to make a full minute long video here. So I'm gonna kind of clean it up. So I just need to match these up a little bit better. Okay, let's see. I like being able to like see where the beat is. Maybe it's like right here, like these two. There we go. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Okay. So we bring this. Where's the drop? It's like right there. Right here. It's like something like right here. Still a little bit too long. Tedious process, video editing is. I wonder if I could just start it right here. Let's see how it sounds if I just start it right here. Oops. I also don't like how long this is. It's like way too long. I don't have a shot that's gonna be work for how long that is. Yeah, it's still too long. I'm bringing it over here. Sounds okay.
Your webcam's off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my webcam's off. I wonder why. Is it back on? Should be back on. Nice. I don't know how to prevent that. Okay, so that does not sound very good. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let's just see how that sounds. So close. So it just feels like there's like a little skip of a beat. Okay, that made it sound way worse. So it's gotta be this way. Still bad. So way too late or way too early. Yeah, still way too early. We just need these beats to match up, and then we're good. So, sounded pretty close right there. Sounded pretty close. I think honestly, it's like webcam's off again. How long has it been off? Well, that's not fun. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it's because my battery's low. I thought it would charge while I'm streaming. Okay, well, I gotta fix this. Huh? No, it's okay. So I'm just trying to fix my camera right now. I don't know where the cord went. Okay, 1 second. Okay, found it. Found it. It's working. Okay, got that figured out. Let's get back to making this music sound good. Let me flip this a little bit. There we go. Every first live stream has its hiccups. Right? It's like off just a tad. There's just something off. It's definitely over here. Cool. That's it. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. So that's gonna have to do. Cool. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds nice. I could probably hide that as well with sound design. Okay, we got the music locked in. There we go. One more listen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hide that little part right there. Cool. I like it. I gotta make sure my freaking battery is charging because this camera is going to die too. But now I can actually see it if it turns off or not. So problem solved there. All right, what I like to do now is, now that I have the music locked in, at least a rough idea of what I want the music to be, I create these two little things here, and I put the all selects below it, and then I can pick through this to add to the music. Now I really need to go through this and actually like organize it a bit better because there's just a bunch of random stuff in here. Like a bunch of random footage. And there's no like rhyme or reason of why it's there or not. So I need to like organize it from like bike footage to car footage to people to BTS. It's just a bunch of stuff. Bunch of organizing. So we're not there yet. I need to organize some more. So let's exit out of this. So let's go here. All selects. Let's make 4 markers. Boom, 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 boom. You make arc markers by pressing M. We're going to name this. Let's name this car. Let's name this bike. Let's name this person. And let's name this accessories. If that's how you spell accessories, I think it's 2 C's. Accessories. Spelling has always been bad. So let's go through this. So this is like all people footage. This is like people and accessories. So yeah, still people and accessories. Okay, let's like put all this stuff from here. All of this to car, bike, people. This stuff kind of fits in right here. Okay. This stuff is kind of a mix of stuff. That's the problem with having so many cameras. It's like organizing is always a really big time sunk. So okay, so we can separate all this. All the FPV stuff at least. This is just part of the tedious portion of editing. This is like all FPV. Separate all this stuff as well. like all car stuff, biking. Like, I almost need to put all of the footage in the same locations in the same spots. Like, because of these are all different cameras, it's like, okay, let's do it this way. It's just like so random. All the footage. This stuff belongs over here by the first day. All this footage kind of belongs together. Same with this stuff. This kind of belongs together. Okay, I know I'm kind of going really fast through all this stuff, but I'm trying to get it all organized. Let's turn on some more music before I lose my mind. All of this is okay to be there. Let's like get rid of this BTS stuff. BTS stuff, get away. I'm just gonna move BTS like three up. Okay, this all belongs together. This stuff is like kind of random too. It's like so much random stuff. There's us dancing. It's like all BTS, pretty much. So let's move all of this up like 3. Command D to bring all of it in together. It's like there's like no organization at all. It's just not fun. Okay, so this is like back on the first day here, so I'm gonna move these away from each other. Let's say this is like, okay, all this stuff, first day stuff. This deserves to be at the beginning with everything else. Yep, this is all the stuff that we shot. I'm just going to move all of this towards the beginning. Sure. Let's do it like this. Now it's becoming a little bit more understandable of like where footage is. Really, there's 4 categories: bike, people, and car. Bike, people, car, and accessories. I think that's how I just have to organize it. Okay. It's getting better, getting more digestible, more understandable. This, we're going to bring over to the car section. Bike section. So this is car. This is bike. Let's color code these. Red is bike. Purple is person. And tan is accessories. It's very easy to get lost in these timelines. Okay, so bike, bringing the bike over to the bike. All right, what is this? BTS. Let's put this over here for now. All the BTS is just going over here for now. So these are like very apparent that they're car shots. So we're going to move them to car. One step at a time. I feel like I'm Bob Ross of video editing. I need to grow an afro. It's about the chill vibes, you know? It's about the chill vibes. That's the only way you can go about editing. Unless it's like a single day turnaround, then you're kind of screwed. Then you gotta hustle. Then it's stressful editing. Okay. Really, this is just like organizing. I should have named the title just like organizing West Texas footage instead of editing West Texas footage. But we're getting the project set up for success. That's what's important. Get your cars over to your car spot. I don't want to see any cars not in the car spot. Get your people. Use this people. I'll leave this for now. I just want to like separate the actions and the shots because it's like way too much. Way too confusing right now. Where's the bike? Like all this stuff is like miscellaneous stuff. Like that's why it's all together because it's like doesn't really make sense. So I'll just add this to people. Okay, one step at a time. One step at a time. So this is like part of the biking sequence. Okay, so we're making some good progress. This takes forever, bro. But I need organization. I need it. To make like a nice edit, I like seeing what I have in a understandable way. All this goes to people. And I think it's so important to like get this right and like take your time with this, because it makes editing, like the actual act of editing, so much nicer when you know where everything is. And you're like, okay, yes, that is where all of my car stuff is. And I'll go even more in depth of like putting these in chronological order. Maybe. Wow, this camera is overheating. So I might not be able to use this camera to stream very often. We're going to have to switch to my other camera. Let's turn this off. This one is a little bit worse, but it's okay. Typical Canon cameras overheating as they normally do. Ugh. I got like a fake background going on here. Kind of like it. Okay. This is crazy annoying. It's like you don't realize how much time it actually takes until you're like actively streaming. But I like this because it's forcing me to do it. It's like, do I really have to do it? Yeah, I do. And if I wasn't streaming, I would already be taking a break right now and messing around with Faith. She probably would have Jersey Shore on, and I would be outside watching Jersey Shore. I can't because I'm streaming. Let's start the accessories portion. See, this is hard because this whole... Okay, this is like a whole morning sequence that we did. Maybe I'll just leave these as is and find the other morning. Like all of this is the same, so I'll put these together. I'm making progress, even if it's small progress. I'm making progress. Okay, where does it stop? It stops here. Okay. All of this is together is a package. Packaged pair. This is like a completely different day that was also like... I'm just gonna name these ones accessories. Put these in the accessories bin. I can't believe the R6 overheated. Typical R6. Alright, let's see what's happening. Is there anyone in the chat? Let me know. Let me say what's up. Just taking a little break here. Ugh. Probably edit till like 8:45 Central. So we have another hour. Another hour. We can do this. Yes, I have been, Jay. It's horrible. And thank you for coming back because it was getting very, very lonely. It's getting very, very lonely. I started the edit and then I was like, okay, all the clips are like completely unorganized. So like going through this is a mess. So yes, I have been organizing for this long and I'm getting kind of lost. But I'll play the song for you that I was able to put together. Let me see. Let me turn this off real quick. You tell me if you like it. So it has a little bit of like problems, but I can hide it. That's what I'm thinking of. Something short. I'll be able to hide those little, like right there. I think I'll be able to hide that with some sound effects, and I can make this a little bit more seamless here. I think this needs to be just more like this. I think around 35 seconds, I think we definitely have enough really good footage to make a really nice video. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It's just like the first time doing it, I have like I'm figuring it out. Like I'm just so much slower than I normally am. But that will get better with time. You know, this is literally my first time trying it, so it's gonna be not the best at the beginning. Like my camera overheated, freaking Canon cameras. So, but this webcam works. So, all right, I'm gonna get back to organizing what I've been doing for the past 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure how I can like save this video. I should have been recording it on OBS the whole time. But I'm pretty sure after I end it, I can like save it through YouTube and go from there. I might actually turn on recording now on my OBS. Okay, time for the lo-fi and get back after it. Okay, more car stuff. So this is all car, this is bike. Yeah, feel free to come back in like 45 minutes and maybe I'll actually be starting the edit. So this is all car. This probably is like the least efficient way of doing it too. Like I'm sure there is a much better way of doing it, but this is how we're getting after it. We're almost done. Okay, bike. More bike stuff. I remember coming out here and it was just so freaking hot. And it was the first road trip I had taken with the van. And it was a really fun time. I had a blast. I was also like super stressed at the time because I was in the midst of maybe having to put my red Komodo on a city lifter in Europe without any type of approval. And it was just like so sketch. I was so stressed out about it. And luckily that didn't end up happening because I would have definitely been underprepared for that. Okay, so this looks like all BTS. So I'm gonna put this in the people section. And then each section will become even more organized of like, okay, this is BTS, this is actual shots we can use in the video. Okay. Now this is a hodgepodge of everything. Just what I like to see. I have BTS, I have bike, I have car, I have cam op. What do we do here? Okay. One thing at a time. Okay, come on, bro. Work with me. Get over here. Also, I decided to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch just because I want to grow my platform on YouTube, I think, rather than Twitch. I'm not sure how it'll work though. Like, it'll probably just be my subscribers over time. Hopefully, that they get connected with me. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. I don't really have like any expectations of this going anywhere. And also, most of it's probably just going to be me talking to myself the whole time. But it makes editing more fun. Like, there's no way I would be doing this on my own, like for this long. There's no way. This helps me a lot. This helps me stay focused. Gives me a reason of like sticking it out and just getting it done. Okay, so this is all together pretty much here. What is this? Okay. Camera, people. So this is like, this is day one. This is day one stuff. At least this is. So I'm gonna move all of this over. It's day one stuff. Okay, this is like BTS pretty much. I'm just gonna move this all the people besides that last shot. Okay, we did it. We went through it all, organized it. Now we can organize it even further. So let's move this. So Command D shrinks everything together. So now it's a much more usable timeline, much more digestible timeline. I kind of want to organize it now to the days. But yeah, I think this is extremely valuable to do because now I understand where everything is. So this is all my biking. Oh my god. This is all of my. Thank you, Faith. You're talking about me, right? Not the footage. Okay, so this is all day one stuff too. So I'm gonna move this over to day one. Don't I have this over here though already? I do. Okay. Isn't it crazy that I haven't even started the edit yet? Let's move this over here. I really hope this organization even helped me. Okay, this ends with Noah. So let's go back over here. And find where that ends. There. So all this can be deleted because it's in my day one stuff. Okay, this is definitely like accessories. All of this was like accessories. Like all of this was. I don't know what it's doing over here. Is this just a repeat of this? I'm getting lost in my own timeline. I'm getting a little bit tired here. Okay, yep. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, so this is all car stuff. Okay, so that section's good. It's all car stuff. I know where to go for that. It's all bike stuff. Ooh, it's getting organized. It's getting organized. It's all kind of just like random shit, honestly. I don't even know what to call this. Okay. Got her done. I should probably do this off stream next time. And only stream like the actual editing process. But that's why we're just doing it without a plan and learning from our mistakes. I got my one loyal viewer, Faith, I believe. The OG viewer. All right, we're in a good place. I wish I could like take a break. I got 45 minutes left in me though. So let me make sure I'm recording on my OBS. Okay, I am. That's good. Let me see what's going on the gram. Let's see if this pulls up. I'm learning a lot at least. On how the streaming works. Okay, this should be the fun part, but I'm like so tired. Okay, I need to organize this still. Like, I still need to figure out what's going on here. Okay, so this is day one. Let's make sure there's like no problems. Like, I just want everything to be in the right spot. So when I actually do the edit, it will be good, you know? So yeah, that makes sense. That's all the car stuff. I want to put these car shots in the right spot. It's like people such BTS. But I need to make sure there's nothing that like. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna transition everything into something being cohesive. I love this BTS shot. I might be wiped for the rest of the day. I'm feeling pretty tired. It was a good test run though, with streaming. The only thing I got accomplished in the past 3 hours is just organizing everything. In the song, I have a song picked out and doing everything organized. Um, let's see. Okay, 7 watching now. Actually, what's up, guys? Who's I didn't realize there were 7 people in here. I need to be more exciting. My goodness, I've been falling asleep because I thought nobody was in here. I'm working on a West Texas edit, and it's looking nice for right now. It's looking nice. I have nothing so far, but I have the song. I have all of the selects, and I'm gonna put it all together. And then turn off the music for now. How are you guys doing tonight? Doing good? Okay, so this is what I got so far. I'm trying to find. Okay, so I have went through all of my footage. I've made selects. So I brought them up one track, and I brought them all into the all selects, and then I have organized them to the point where I understand where everything is, and I'm very comfortable with the footage. And what I also have done is I've put a song together, and I'm thinking this video is going to be more of a montage. It doesn't really have a story, so yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of collection of clips that look cool. I think we have enough to make a good, really solid 35-second edit. So I'm going to play the music right now, and you guys tell me what you think. That's what I got. What do you guys think? What do you think of the music? You like the vibe? Lodi. How do you say your name? Lodi? What's up, bro? Um, any good recs for XLR microphone for FX3? Honestly, I don't shoot FX3, and I don't know too much of the recommendations in terms of a microphone. I do like the DJI mics very much. I use them on pretty much every camera that I have. For commercial work, I'm not entirely sure for the FX3. I don't know which one is the best. Um, workflow with that. What's up, Nick? How's it going? How's your night going? But yeah, I usually use the DJI mics. Those are my favorites. But I'm not even, and also I'm not an audio guy too. Like even XLR, I don't even really know what that means. But when it comes to editing and filming, it's fire. Okay, cool. So that's a vibe I'm kind of going for. What I like doing with my edits is I like making like the first 5 seconds like really, really kind of eye catching, and people are like, oh, snap, like what's about to happen. So that's what I like doing. So I usually add like sound effects from Lens Distortions, not sponsored at all. But I go in here and then I do like a rapid clip kind of transition with sound effects, and then I go into the edit. So, Lodi, are you from Instagram or just from YouTube? As well as Nick, are you from YouTube or are you from Instagram. I can imagine like the FPV clip right there. And I feel like all of this will sound really good when we add some sound effects and sound design. Yeah, I'm liking that. So let's find a nice lens distortion sound. I always use lens distortion for this. Thank you, Nick, for that recommendation. You saved me there. I'm not a big audio guy, that's for sure. Let's go to lens distortion and let's pick out what they got. And also, this is not sponsored by lens distortion in any way, shape, or form. I just like what they have, especially for stuff at the beginning. So let's see what they got. I mean, it's already kind of... It's like too much. It's almost too much in the sense of like, it's like a whole track. I need something a little bit more faster. Let's just look at most popular, because I'm a mainstream mofo. Like usually I like I did a my year video and I use these to begin with. So I like starting the edit off initially with something really, really nice and eye-catching. So I need something that sounds good, but I need something that's like fast-paced and like kind of like this click fast cuts, because the music also goes into it like very quickly. Like there's not much room, so it's like this is like so hard too, because all of my footage is like very like random. Like there's no story to it. It's just like full on just random shit. Like I got a fly here, I got a zipper opening here. I mean, I could definitely make sequences out of it, but it's like hard to conceptualize the flow of it. And I already know I'm gonna do a transition here. Like boom, out of that, black to black. That's gonna be nice. Speed ramp right there. Something like that. So let's think about this. How can I start this edit? Just make it easy on myself. I'm gonna make it easy on myself. What would be a good establishing shot? Maybe some FPV, maybe some of this action. Some car scenes. Honestly, we didn't really get too much drone, so establishing shots isn't really... I don't have too many establishing shots. Let's think about this. Maybe I can start it off with this. Let's just like mess around and figure something out. I want a fast beginning, but let's just start putting stuff together because I'm bored of seeing nothing here. It could be like, I want to hear like the sound design though. Like I want to hear something at the beginning. Maybe FPV. Maybe I just start here. I feel like this is the easiest to do, this portion. Yeah, let's just start here. Okay. I already know kind of what I want to do here is I want to get him walking through this area, getting his camera out. Um, so let's pick some stuff over here. Viewing the area, getting his camera out, taking some photos with his Tamrac bag, something like that. I'm feeling that's what I'm kind of feeling, the vibe. So let's figure out where this shot starts, like this whole sequence starts. I just need him pulling up. Okay, we can do something like this. And bear with me because like the beginning of the edit's always just feels so slow already. I almost need him walking already here. I almost need him just like to start the like something like this. Like boom, like his foot comes in like he's walking. Something like that. Put in the edit. Okay. That's the problem is the organization of all these selects are just pretty rough. Like it's not in chronological order, which I need it to be. I need to spend more time on actually putting it together. So let's do like right here. Boom, boom, boom. Where do we flip these? I promise I'm gonna get a flow right here. But I'm already flipping. Yeah, that's nice. And obviously this isn't color graded yet, but let's just lift the shadow so we can see what we're dealing with. It's almost too long. Nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Let's see what else I got here. I like this tight of him here. This is later, but since I'm on it right now, I might just put it in there. This probably happened around here. Probably happened like... I just don't have... It's just so long. All of these shots are so long. The actions are so long. It's kind of nice here. I don't know if I can match it with my footage though. I almost prefer it over here. Like these shots are nice. love the silhouettes. That's a nice shot there. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. Right there. Yeah. That's definitely being used somewhere in here. I just need to get to the action fast. You know, I can get through it fast. I almost kind of want to just skip through it. But we shot, the reason why we did this is we shot the backpack, so I need to show him like setting up the backpack, getting his camera out, and then probably also breaking some rules here. Let's flip this. So I need a couple more shots. Here. So I need like, I wonder if the silhouettes would even work right there. I'm liking this backdrop over here. We shot it in 2 different spots in the same morning, but this backdrop feels a lot nicer. I want it so bad to work, but it's like, maybe we start it like this. Kind of like, whoa, it's early morning. But then it's just like, the lighting changes like crazy. Doesn't make much sense. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. I like the wide to medium to tight. But the dark just doesn't make sense. Maybe this one. I really like this shot too. Let's put this here. And there's some nice I don't think I'm gonna use this, but it's just getting the flow of it. I really like some of these other shots that I have too, of the zipper and him like putting it on the ground is really nice. I love the handheld look too. Yeah, that looks nice. I kind of prefer these types of shots. I need to organize these better. I really like the zipper. this shot is so clean. I like the handheld too. I'm also kind of impartial to my own filming style. Those are the shots I shot. Matching colors. Matching colors here is going to be like a nightmare. There's also lots of Pro Blend shots that I got. Oof, I like this. Will I be able to match it though? That's the question. Colors look so nice here. I really like how that feels and looks. Some BTS. Man, where's my Pro Blends footage? I'm like, there it is. So definitely including this shot. It's a banger. That shot is such a banger. Boom. I need to find the best version of it though. That one's probably not the best version. Nasty Fly. That's probably the best version right here. I think that's how I'll show the Tarmac. Something like that. So long. I need it like from here. I also need to speed it up. So it's all black here. I like that. Okay, let's see if I can do a transition here. I kind of like that. Looks kind of cool to me. It shows the symbol of the bag, which we're filming Tamarack. It looks kind of nasty though. I think it's pretty clean already. I think it's kind of nice. So this is what I call black to black. I'm gonna make it a little bit cleaner, but I like the thought process of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over to my sandbox. And what I like to do on my sandbox is have a place where all my transitions are. And I'll clean that up. The problem is it's going from up to down to up. It's like going from top to bottom to up. So the doesn't really flow the greatest. And also the thumb kind of comes out of nowhere. So it needs some work, but I kind of like the idea of it as of now. And then this is when it'll be nice for him to do something like this. Yeah, I vibe with this song. Yeah, I like this song. It's kind of goofy. Yeah, I love this part right here. It's gonna be like all the banger shots right here. Lots of FPV, lots of action. Yeah, I'm liking the feel of that. I am liking the feel of that. Ooh, okay. I'm thinking maybe there's like a really nice FPV shot of him in the on the car. The problem is it's just like there's no story, which I don't like. Just like not that much of a story. Like I really like some of these shots. Like this one. Like something like that. That would be nice. That could be nice. This one's also kind of a banger. That one's kind of dope for that drop right there. Woo! Let me see. But it's just like, how can I make it flow with everything before that? That's the question. It's like, how can I make it all flow? That's what I'm thinking of, like something like that. It just doesn't like make sense. Well, I'm thinking right here that I'm thinking rapid clips. But it just doesn't make sense. That's the problem. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but like, I'm trying to conceptualize it. I gotta see where this edit's going. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. there's three main concepts that I have. Three or four main concepts that I have. There's a bike element, there's a car element, a bike element, a people element, and accessories. Um, we're following all of these characters just through um, West Texas, pretty much. So there's not a defined story. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm trying to understand how to put all of this together in a good manner. It's tough. And also, there's this shot that's like one of my favorite shots too. That could look good, and that could look good here as well. I'm just trying to understand, understand how to piece it together. Kind of like that. And then we'll do like fast clips here. Could be match cuts too. It'll be bang, 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 bang. Like. I'm just like getting it prepared. But just to kind of show what it would look like. It would look like. I mean, that looks horrible. That kind of fast. All of these would be different clubs. I'm feeling like this is like heavy FPV here with bikes and car moving and maybe I make it longer. I might. You know what I could do instead of making this a sequence? I can make it like very obvious it's a montage by switching locations a lot. Whereas they're not like following the story of the person walking. They're just like, oh, there's a car here. There's a zipper. There's this, I do like this as the main shot though. I do want to zoom in to it. And I want to show less of that pixelation that's going on at the bottom. Down here, there's some pixelation. Yeah, you see that? It's nasty. So, I kind of want to hide that. Depends how noticeable it is. I mean, it's pretty noticeable. What do you guys think? You think that's noticeable? Like, right in here. It's just some weird stuff going on. Okay, let's think about this section. It could just be like a man traveling far, far and wide. Um, Joe, yes, it will be on my channel later. And I'll probably make a like condensed tutorial of like how I went about the edit, and if I get into any specific transitions, I'll make a video on that as well, or like I'll have it in the video. But I'm just like live streaming my editing process just cuz I want to make it a bit more fun, and also maybe I can help someone starting out, or you know, it's probably value I can give somebody out there. So yeah, the final edit, it's just like interesting doing an edit from scratch on live stream because it takes so much time to like fine tune and figure out where things should be going. um but I almost wish I could have somebody do this for me so I could see their process. So that's why I was thinking it would be a good idea to live stream it. Like maybe we just say screw these two clips because it's like, let's not have the sequence going. It's just a guy traveling. I could also say screw these as well, but let's see. So there's a really nice shot of him like climbing a mountain that we got over here. Yeah. So it could just be like this guy, this random guy is just traveling far, far and wide, you know, to capture the beauty of Big Bend. That's kind of what I'm going for. Let's see how it turns out. I do like that, but I also like this shot a lot. I don't know which one. Joe, what do you think? The camera or the FPV? I think they're both some banger shots. These are just too slow as well. I really like this, so I think it's going in the right direction. Like, this is way too long. Twan TV, how's it going, my man? I do not use Premiere. I actually started out in Premiere, and then I switched, mainly because of DaVinci Color, which I'm probably not going to get into any color today, but I absolutely love the color. Do you use Premiere mainly or DaVinci? Also, I'm not in love with this transition, but I'm keeping it there for now. Yeah, I would say it's worth it for sure. I would say it's worth it. It's like daunting because of the nodes. Like I'll show you um, some of my beginning nodes or images. Like this can be super daunting, but what's happening essentially is a Rec 709 conversion. It's just a LUT. It's just two LUTs right here, and these are just placement holders. So like I have noise reduction, primaries, skin tones. I can preserve the skin tones later if I want. I can add masks in here. I can mess with the red, green, blue tints, all that stuff. If I wanted to add like film emulation or like grain over here, I could. I just love the workflow of the note tree and having so much room to like mess with the colors. Like that was the main attraction for me. Like switching from Davinci to Premiere. I still use After Effects. So if I'm doing like an advanced transition or trying to do an advanced transition or I'm learning or just messing around, I export from Davinci, bring into After Effects, do my transition there, and then bring it back. Just exporting as ProRes. Um, but Premiere is great. I think Premiere is a great program as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they switch over to a no base structure eventually. But what do you shoot primarily? I feel like this shot's too slow. I wonder if I could speed ramp it. Let's see how it would look if it's kind of sped into it. Let's yeah, I like that a lot better actually. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And also like speed ramping as well, just like it feels easier. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that so far. Just hopped into freelance space. Hell yeah, man. Congratulations on that. Take personal content to storytelling more seriously. Thank you, bro. I'm glad that you found it enjoyable. I was like, this is actually the first time I'm doing it. I was like, I wish I could watch somebody edit, especially since all of us have such a different, you know, way of doing it. It's like I always learn something new from somebody else. And that's awesome that you jumped into the freelance space. And it's like scary. What sport did you play? But it's totally worth it. Like being your own boss and the satisfaction that you get from like, okay, this is working is like huge. Huh. Okay. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. It's gonna be like choppy right here. I am liking the beginning a lot better though. Yeah, that's dope. Sorry, I watched it like 1,000 times. I'm just trying to like understand where it's going. Because there's no rhyme or reason right now. It's just like putting stuff together that looks cool. Okay, so I gotta figure out what to put here. Maybe him like placing the bag down, but also like what is a good shot of like somebody play him putting it down? I mean, this is cool action, but it's like a little bit out of focus. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a little bit out of focus, which sucks. So let's see if I have something else. The BTS video of this is going to be cool too. In comes Niche, the legend Niche himself. Antoine, did you come from YouTube by chance, or did you come from Instagram? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, this is gonna be cool to add like this stuff in here. I'm looking for a good bag set down shot, and I gotta use this somehow. Like, also this. Also, this would be cool to transition to. This transition would be nice from black to black, like, and then this could be cool here too. Nice. I'm super stoked that you came from YouTube because I was debating, should I stream this on Twitch or should I stream this on YouTube? I had no idea what to choose. I was like leaning towards Twitch, but this transition could be nasty though, if I could get it right. The black to black right here. And then it gets spear ramps. Oh, I think I know what I want to do here. But I was like, I don't know if I should do YouTube or Twitch, but also like I thought YouTube would give me the best chance of getting like new viewers. So I'm super glad that you found me, and yeah, thanks for the kind words so far. You're giving me motivation. I was like so tired. I was like organizing all this footage. And I was like, I do not want to keep doing this. There's like no one in my chat right now, but thank you for kind words, sir. I shoot on the Red Komodo and I shoot on the Canon R6, and I just picked up the Lumix S9, so they all kind of serve different purposes for me. The Lumix S9 is like perfect for, it's like tiny. It's like the X106 if you've ever seen that. Um, it's like almost as big as my iPhone, pretty much. It's like this size. Perfect for travel. Perfect for like posting on your stories or posting social media stuff. I just was like carrying around the Red Komodo, and it's just so big and bulky. I was so tired of it, and I just used the Red as purely like commercial stuff now, or like stuff that I want really high quality stuff shooting in RAW. Um, so I have that wiggle room in post. But just for like social media stuff, I'm mainly shooting on the S9 and Canon R6, and I'll probably have those cameras for a really long time. The cameras I have now, I'll probably have for the next like five or so years, I would say. And I might upgrade. If I were to get rid of one camera, it would probably be the R6. It overheats. It's kind of annoying to deal with, and it's there's just like a lot of problems. I could get into it if you want me to, but what about you? What are you shooting on? My reels on Instagram. You guys are freaking hyping me up. Um, I don't know. Maybe the color, or I can show you my export settings if you want me to. Um, I could show you an example. Faith, do you think I should do this and then transition out of it right here? I do not work in Fusion. If I'm doing a transition, which I might do a transition like this, um, it would be in After Effects. So I export from Davinci and then I bring it into After Effects. I worked on the transition there and then bring it in to Davinci later. But um, yeah, Lottie, or is it Lodi? Lottie or Lodi? I would say color is super important. Shooting it as high quality as possible. An example would be sick. Okay. Um, I'll just show you a quick example here. So like if I were to export these as a reel, first of all, I would color it. But since I don't have a color, I would just, this is literally all I do. I grab it here and then I go to DaVinci tab, make sure it's QuickTime H.264, and I leave it on 1920 to 1080 most of the time. And I guess I don't do anything special because all I do is add it to the render queue and then render it out. Um, but I shoot in 4K. I export it as 1920 by 1080. So it's, I don't know if that really makes that much of a difference, but I don't upload like 4K footage to Instagram because I feel like the compression, I just don't really like the compression very much. So there's really no secret of what I do. I literally just keep it like this and then I add to render queue and render it out. Um, I can show you if I have this footage here. Shoot, I don't think I saved my, I hope I saved that. I really hope I saved that. But for instance, I exported these. I don't have the clips here, but here are my export settings if you want to see. These ones I actually exported at 1350 by 1080 because I was posting them horizontally. But yeah, you can take a screen grab of this. It's basically just the automatic DaVinci settings. So I'll get back to this. I really hope it saved. Like, I really hope it saved. Okay, thank God. That would have sucked. I think DaVinci has autosave. Nope. I'll show you a quick color grade of how I would color grade at least. Let's use this as an example. So this no tree might be confusing. So this is kind of crazy right now, but let's try to save this image and I'll explain what's happening here. I might just not even use this LUT as well. Let me figure out what's going on here. Oh, okay. This isn't red footage. That's why. Sorry, 1 second. I think the best example would be this because I already have it. So let's get rid of all of this. So I'm starting with the base log footage. I convert it to Rec 709 with a LUT. So I get it in a good place, Rec 709. And then I like adding a creative look to it, which just adds a lot of contrast, gives it an orange and teal look. And then, you know, this image already looks so good. I don't really have to do too much to it. Um, I would add some contrast, bump some shadows. I would maybe add some saturation if it needs. I don't think it really needs that much. I would mess around the highlights, see what's going on. And then really that's it. And then I export it. Um, Especially a lot of the time when I'm exporting to Instagram, I don't really care too much about my colors that much. But if I really wanted to get in depth with this, I could like put some mask around it. But I think just like shooting in 4K, exporting in 1080p or HD, and then just like color grading it nice. That's all that I would say. Maybe add some extra saturation in there if it's looking like kind of dull. But I don't know if that helps. Let me know if that's helping at all. Um, what do you shoot on, Lodi? Did you already tell me? Lottie, I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. Let's get back. Let's get back to this. Okay, so this image is completely screwed right now. I don't know what I had before. I have the MacBook Pro M1 Max, and I love it. It is literally made everything so nice. Um, Everything's so smooth. I think that's all you need. I think I have. I'll show you. I think I have 32 gigabytes of memory, M1 Max, and a solid. I don't know what GPU it has, but yeah, it is. It is fire. It is makes everything so buttery smooth on the timeline. I think Davinci helps a lot too. Dude, that is amazing. FX3 is literally all you need for like 10 years. Like don't listen to any type of marketing. That camera that you have right now is like the best on the market for mirrorless, for um just content creation. You can do anything with that camera. Yeah, Michael, what computer do you have? Yeah, Tuan, what camera do you have though? I'm also a huge advocate of like use of what you got. Like you could literally make an amazing film with iPhone. Like I've seen somebody do it. If you guys look up what's his name? Like Rylan. Um he made this video of like an only iPhone. Let me show you this guy. I don't know if you can see this. Let me pull up my camera. Oh, there's no shot. There's no shot. Yeah, there's no shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. That guy. He if you look him up on YouTube, he made an amazing film on an iPhone. And it just like goes to show of like anything that you have, just like use it to your advantage. Don't get caught up in like the camera marketing. Obviously it's really nice to have a good camera, and if you have like kind of a budget option, you're naturally gonna be like, oh, I wish I had this and this. But like the most important thing is you like go out there and grind and like you film a ton. Um, yeah, A7 IV is amazing, dude. That camera is so nice. You don't need another camera. FX3 would be cool, but it's very similar. And if you're taking photos, A7 IV is actually a better option. than the FX3, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, Sony, anything Sony's freaking amazing. So I'm liking how this is looking right now, actually. I just need to find something here. Like this has been dark for way too long. So let's see what I got here. Um, I need him placing the bag down somewhere. So actually, a lot of this was shot on FX3. This was shot on FX3, right here. My friend's FX3. Let me see what else. This could be cool. I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's that interesting of a shot. The reason why I'm saying it's not very interesting is because the lighting, it's just like flat. Everything's flat. It's not a side view. Like the reason why I don't like it is it should either be the the highlights should be exposed or the subject should be exposed. No, dude, please keep on asking me questions. Like, this is why I started live streaming. It's like, I just want to talk with people and help as much as I can. And also just like hang out. I love that you're chatting. You're making this way more fun for me. So please keep on asking. Um, how do you go about gaining clients in the freelance market? Outreach, dude. Like, send like 20, 30 emails a day. Like, outreach, outreach, outreach. Call people. Be like, hey, how's it going? Like, how's your business going? Be super curious about their business. Try to learn as much as you can. Well, no. Try to. They're human beings. So, like, try to connect with them on a human level of, like, just like being cool with them and they already like you, and then get into how's your business going, like try to learn kind of what they're needing or wanting, and then be like, then you don't want to be too salesy. You just like just be a normal human and converse with them, and don't push yourself so much on them. You want them to come up with the idea of like, oh, I need video. Like, I need somebody to that can shoot this, or I need marketing, specifically videography. So I'm a big advocate of like just getting to know the person and being cool with them is like the most important thing. Um, at least in my opinion. That's when I found the most success, is when I just like talked to somebody and I heard what they're struggling with and how you can genuinely help them. Um, yeah, I would say that is the best advice I could give you. And outreach like crazy, tons of emails. I can help you as well, with like templates or whatever, like things that I found that have worked. I can help you with that. I was curious about how you storyboard or even do it at all. Okay, so how I storyboard would be, let me show you. Let's use Shot Deck as an example. So first, I want to come up with a concept, right? Once you come up with a concept and you understand where you want to go with I was actually storyboarding some stuff with the Batman the other day because I love these images, and I'm making a short film called Pressure that I'm using a lot of this as inspiration because these images are just so fire. So what I do is I take screen grabs, and I'm actually kind of new to storyboarding as well. And you can either put them in Canva or Milanote. I'm like spacing on these names right now. Let me show you guys because this is actually extremely important. Like, I think this makes videos so much better, like so much better. The pre-production and planning is like huge. So this is just a mood board. I wouldn't call this a storyboard, but like, Grant, what's up, brother? Wanted to pop in here for a second, see you working your magic. Cool that you're doing this. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting. I'm glad you are here. Um, this is I worked with my friend, and we were coming up with lighting ideas, and we took a lot of inspiration from either Instagram or Shot Deck or I'm spacing on the other one, I maybe Shot List, but we just put them in a row of like our inspo, and we put some, you know, words that describes like what we're trying to go for. And yeah, let me see if there's a better one that I can look at. Like, this is mainly, no, um this is another kind of mood board. Notion's also huge. Yeah, Notion's also huge. And I am new to this, so I don't even have a storyboard on here. But mood board, honestly, just collecting stuff from Shot Deck, or man, what am I? It's a service that's like, I don't know if it's Shot List. Um, where can I find cinematography commercial frames? Oh, frame set. That's what it is. I think that was a naked guy. That was not good. Um, I'll probably get banned already, but we just look up Nike, and you can like put together a story based on these lists. Wow, Shot List really is trying to do me dirty right now. Um, so yeah, you download all these photos and you put it in a mood board, and you can also put like your script out on the timeline and then place the images based on the story in chronological order, and gives you like a actual visual of, okay, this is how we want to progress with what we're wanting to get, and this is the inspiration for these shots. How can we do it in the area that we have planned for the pre-production? So I think it's huge. I use Shot List, frame set, no, Shot Deck and frame set a lot. So I think it's a big part of um, doing well on a project. The more pre-production you do, the better. Um, ArtGrid, I'm not even sure what's on ArtGrid, but I'm pretty sure it's useful. Oh, there's a constant beep. Okay, that's good to know. Um, how loud is that? Does this change it at all? Me going like left or right with this? I didn't know that that was happening. What? Okay. Um. Okay. Let's lock back in, but please keep on asking me questions. I'm here to answer them. What about if I turn this down? Is that better? Let me know if it's better. I can change some settings here. Okay, so you'll probably it'll probably be a lot quieter. So you might have to turn up your volume on your end. But let me know if that worked. Did that help? Oh, thank you, Grant. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Let me know if that helped at all. Okay, let's find a shot for this. What am I thinking for that shot? I like this. I just don't like it. Like, okay. I'll have to watch the VOD and see what's going on. Thanks for letting me know, though. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, I like this actually. I do like this shot. Maybe we just throw that in there for now. Boom.
Do you have music going on in the background?
Is there music?
I can hear it now.
My girlfriend's helping me with the sound.
Hi. Do you hear that?
Oh, weird.
I don't know what it is though.
I actually don't even hear it in my room.
No, I don't hear it either. Strange. It's really subtle though.
I don't know what that beep is. Because I don't hear it at all on my end. Like, huh. Anyways, thank you, Jay. I was close. I messed up your name right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that beep was. Or that beep is. Sorry if it's annoying. Let's put this here. Just for now. Let's bring up the shadows and the highlights so it just kind of matches what we got going. Okay, looking pretty good. We're making progress here. Okay, that is not supposed to be what's happening. Yeah, so if I could figure out a transition right there, like a quick enough transition, let's like quickly mess with the speed ramp here, just so we get an idea of like what it actually is gonna feel like. So let's bring this out as much as we can, and then bring it in. Something like that. Um, Also, I need to move the audio down because I don't need to mess with audio at all. Gimbal. No, it was not a gimbal. It was actually a. Actually, technically, yes, it was a gimbal, but it was a car rig. So we set up a rig on the back of my van and attached a gimbal to that rig. Let me show you. It's somewhere in here. there's gotta be um well, it'll be similar to this, right? But it's like a full-on stabilizer. Here it is. You're gonna have to just kind of twist your head for it. It's one of these things. It's a car rig. A tilt, I think it's like a tilted alien. But yeah, that's what we use for that. Okay, so now we got to decide what we want to do here. Hey man, appreciate you coming in, and I hope that you stop by again. I will have streams as much as I can, so it's gonna be a little bit weird for the holiday, but super happy that you came, and this is my first stream, so I really appreciate you, participating in the chat, and it was great meeting you. And have a great night, and I'll see you later, man. Um, Hopefully, I'll see you on more streams in the future. Wow, it's 9:30 already. Whew. I've been going at it since 6. And this is all I've done. Isn't that funny how that works with video editing? It's like it takes so much time. Okay. I might honestly just call it here, guys. The clicks, I'm gonna try to figure that out, why it's doing that. But any last minute questions, I'll pop on my anything you guys want to ask me before I head out. Looks like I'm just in a very, very dark room. Just let me know. If not, I will end here. Let's save this. So this was fun though. Like I had so much fun doing this, and just excited to keep on doing this. Thank you, Twan. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by as well. The next one, let me think about this. I'll be in Dallas for probably until next week. But maybe I can do one on Monday or Tuesday before I go to Dallas. And then go have holiday for Thanksgiving, come back like the 30th, and then stream. So probably like the 25th or the 30th, I'll be back streaming. And I really appreciate you guys stopping in. And hopefully this was insightful and entertaining. This one had a lot of hiccups because I had like the first time doing this. So, but all right, guys. I'll just hang around for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll head out. So let me know if there's anything else. So I'll show you on the selects. I'll show you which ones are raw. So all of these are raw footage, but the base, how it would look, the base of it would be like this. So and the beauty about raw, Grant, what camera are you shooting with? By Just out of curiosity. The beauty about this is I can go in and change literally anything I want in terms of like the ISO. Doesn't matter how I shot it. I can pump it. I can do whatever, right? And I can also bring the color temperature colder or warmer. Right now it's looking a little cold, so I'll bring in more warmth. It's all stuff I can do. R5, I love the R5. Um, yeah, I love the R5. It's a great camera. Um, One of my favorite cameras that I've ever shot with. It like opened my mind or opened the door to like the mirrorless world for me coming from. Well, actually, I guess the GH5 was mirrorless, but it left a big impression on me when I shot the R5 the first time it came out. I was like, wow, this image is so beautiful. Um, so yeah, I've never seen the raw capabilities of it or anything, but I'm sure it's really good. But yeah, I love red raw. I love red cameras. I um, could make a whole video about why I love red so much. Um, but having this flexibility of raw and plus color grading, it's so easy. It's like so easy. I literally have Rec 709, a LUT, boom, boom, and then all I need is like a little bit of contrast. This I can actually bring up the highlights a bit, bring down the shadows, and it's like already looking so good. At least in my opinion, looking so good. Um, but yeah, I love the R5. I love the new Canon cinema camera. I think it was a C80, C800 or something like that. The one that has triple base ISO. That one is like super super nice. Um, but I'm actually pretty wiped. 6:30 started around 6:30. Thanks so much for stopping by. This was really really fun. I'm gonna continue to do this, and I'll keep the update of this edit, and hopefully it turns out to be a banger. So I'm gonna try to end the stream, and because I don't know if I'll mess it up. There's probably something weird about it. So I'll see you later. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. I just saw your comment come in.